Hey everyone, I'm BNEWS sports reporter Robert Perez. We're here at Simonds Park for the Burlington Baseball and Softball Association having some games, and we're going to chat with Vice President Brian Brothers and see what else is going on here. So let's get to it. It was a busy evening at the upper and lower fields at Simonds Park as the Burlington Baseball and Softball Association had a few games going on for young athletes.
BBSA has been around forever. I mean, I probably played in it as a 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old going over 30 years ago, so it's been around quite a while. When my young son Evan got involved, Evan's 11 now, but when he got started in t-ball at 5, 6, 7 years old, I was a big baseball guy, so I knew I wanted to coach. So that was about the time I got involved as far as coaching, and then about a year later, some people came to me and asked if I was interested in a board position, so I jumped right in, and I've just been kind of working on the board since, just getting kids out to play the game of baseball, which I grew up loving, my kid loves, so it's kind of been a kind of a perfect fit for me.
Brothers was happy to see the registration numbers bounce back for 2021.
We're carrying this year in InTown summer, we're carrying 6 teams, about 11 to 12 kids, so we were pushing about 70 kids. This year there was a big push for whatever reason. I don't know if it's people coming out of COVID, wanting to be, out and playing sports and whatever, but we had a big push, so we're pushing about 70 kids, which is great. We're all about kind of promoting baseball, and we've taken a hit the last few years, I think, from lacrosse and soccer and other sports, but this was very encouraging this year to have 70 plus kids wanting to play summer ball. Within the summer league, young athletes get an opportunity to learn and play the fundamentals of baseball and softball. Something like the InTown summer that we're looking at here, this is really about developing skills. It's about kids getting the opportunity to try to pitch, to play different positions, things like that. I mean, the high school level, it's all about winning and being a successful program. When you get to this level of InTown summer, you're talking kids who we want to learn different positions, to pitch, to things like that. This level here, it's about the kids getting out, experiencing positions, pitching, how to win, how to lose, keeping even as minute as keeping score and things like that. So I think that's the big difference. This is more about developing kids and teaching them the game versus high school, where it's all about, it's about wins and losses essentially. BBSA has a 10-game season within a 6-week span. So 10-game season, so these guys get a good amount of baseball, guys and girls actually. Get a good amount of baseball in a 6-week span, and then when it's done, we have a nice championship game at the end and give some trophies out, which makes some kids happy. And but I think the main point is just getting these kids in game action and playing games and getting them. Some of these kids are kids who haven't faced a lot of live pitching from their peers. It's only been from coaches, so it's giving them that exposure, which is real important at this age. Brothers, along with the additional board of directors of the BBSA, continue to follow the current guidelines given by the Burlington Board of Health. This year, once the restrictions were lifted from our local Board of Health, I think the kids all, breathed a nice sigh of relief, and, being able to be back in the dugout as a team, that was something last year we couldn't do. We had the kids spread out in areas of the field, but this year I think kids masked off, back in the dugout, just basically being kids. I think it's been a big relief, but we will still, follow guidelines as they come out. We are still under the guidance of the Board of Health, and we'll follow whatever restrictions they put upon us. I spoke with one of the teams, Burlington Green, with head coach Joe Courier and his 2 sons, JR and Robert.
BBSA, this is my 4th year. Normally the regular season, this is my first year as summer baseball. And summer baseball is a little bit different. You have a mix between 1st graders and 5th graders, so it's a little better experience, for the little kids playing with the older kids. So, we're having fun.
What's your favorite part?
Playing the game.
So I like that my brother's on my team and my dad gets to be my coach.
And what do you like about that?
That I feel much comfortable.
The league keeps kids active in the summer and most of all, They're having fun.
First and foremost, this league in the summer is all about fun, getting the opportunity to maybe play different positions. Like I said earlier, getting the opportunity to maybe pitch, maybe taking that step. You know what? I wasn't comfortable pitching in my regular league. Let me do it here and see how it goes. So, first and foremost, fun.
Well, that was a fun time we had here at Simonds Park. I'm Robert Paris for B.NEWS Sports.